Yo,
Yep.
what's going on, people? Welcome to Monday Night Smoke.
Pow. Brother,
Yeah,
what we talking about? Because there's so much to discuss right now. Where do you want to go with this? Should we start with congratulations? Because we seen the timeline. Yeah? We saw the timeline. Or do we start with me meeting people at events? Where are we going? Or do we go with Loma? Or where do you want to go, bro? You tell me where we're going and let's go there.
I'm easy, fam. Do you know what I mean? I want good energy today. I'm under the
You
weather,
want good
fam.
energy?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not been feeling well today, bro. I want good energy, bro, right now.
All right. Well, the first piece of energy is Travis, you're engaged, bro. Big up yourself.
Thank you, man.
But Trav, you're embarrassing though.
How?
Why did you have to get engaged in front of David Hay? What's that about? You did get engaged in front of David Hay, bruv. He was there. Did you see David Hay that night? Did you see David? Just answer yes or no.
Afterwards.
You saw David Hay. Did he give you a picture?
Yeah.
Did he give you champagne?
Celebration vibes. Yeah.
Did he give you champagne? But why? Like, why did David Hay have to be there for your engagement, bro?
Fam, some night I'm having, fam. Do you know what I mean? Proposed to the woman of my dreams. She said yes. And then my favorite fight, I sent over champagne for us to celebrate. What a night, bro. Hey, so thanks, I see everybody in the comments saying congrats. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that for real, man. Thank you.
Nah, congrats. Nah, it's incredible. But yeah, I was shocked that, I was a bit offended, to be honest. I was like, raw, like, I've been rocking with Travis for long. Like, David Hay really was the one to, like, pull out the juice in that. Like,
bro, I'm the J maker, fam. I'm the J maker. That's how it goes now. I'm rebranding.
All right, look, come on, you know what to do. Let's welcome everyone in the house.
Yeah, for real. Let's do bro. Hydro, Jack Scam, October Red, Vibes FC, J Lank, Skyliner, Shamel, Aitzaz Raja. I don't think I've seen that name before. Still big up, bro.
Come on.
Mulla, Vibes FC, Doofus Creations, Untraceable Don, Johannes Williams, Gavin DC, Thomas Dune, Eddie Rose, Vibes FC. I think I said that before. Riaz, Danny, Base the Kid, Mark Powell, Dan the Man, Jay Francis, and PJ Singh. Yeah, we're here, bro.
All right, wait 1 second. So we're all here. I just see Monday. Some people are not happy with we're not Jay Francis. We're not getting into that no more. We're not doing that. Like, that can go still. That can go. Yeah. No, what, bro? There's so much to discuss, fam.
Let's talk, bro. You know what I was excited about?
Go on.
Conor Benn, fam. Conor Benn is my Conor Benn, bro.
Oh my goodness.
How do you just not enjoy Conor Benn, bro? Conor Benn as a entertainer, as a personality, and now the devastate, bro. Let's look at this knockout, bro, because it was just sensational, fam.
Conor Benn, yeah. Is he getting stronger? What is that?
He's getting better.
He's getting better.
Better, straight.
He's getting better. Conor Benn, that was a statement. But what I like the most, yeah, is I like the person that he wants to fight next. You see, calling out the can man, calling out Broner, yeah, is a smart move. That is the name.
Why do you say that?
Because it's good for the CV. It's a CV name. It's not a name that's like, oh my God, like, it's not who's the other guy that just fought the other day that lost to Spence? Porter. It's not Porter. Porter's a whole problem. Yeah. What you want to do is embellish the CV. You want to do to your CV what Welsh guy Kalzaki's done. You know, I just took man. You know, when the CV just starts to
the good scalps, the strategic wins.
Kalzaki done it very nicely. We still have to respect Kalzaki for what he's done in the game, but those names on the CV are good. AB, I like it. It's a good name. AB's he's been a title winner. You know what I mean? Yes, it's terrible. Yes, in a way, it's kind of shameless. But you got to think of how this game moves with the box rec. And people be looking at box rec heavy, you know.
Do you know what I thought was good though? Conor Benn's head movement, bro. Oh my gosh, he was evasive. He was like technically did everything that he's supposed to do. He didn't make any mistakes out there. And when it was time to crack, oh my gosh, was he right there with it, bro? I was just like, it's just perfect, bro. Just perfect performance.
It was a good performance. Again, these are good scalps. He does need to go up though, because he is in a real division. He's in a very real division, yeah. And after these shameless fights, yeah, but are good for the CV, it gets real, fam. Like there's some real.
It's like, you know what's funny? There was a moment where Tony Bellew on the broadcast was saying, he goes, you know, outside of Spence and Crawford, I think he could take any one of these guys. And I think someone responded and said, well, I mean, Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. And he went, whoa, those two are naughty. Those two are very naughty.
I'm telling you, I feel like it's yeah, go on.
But the thing is, though, it's like, let him improve. Like, for me, I'm not against the step-ups. You don't have to step straight to the top for it to be a step-up. Step up gradually, bro. Like, we know Conor Benn's amateur experience weren't that deep. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was Andy Lee that said that. Yeah, like, we know Conor Benn's amateur experience ain't that deep. So I'm like, let him learn. Because when he started, let's look at the level that Conor Benn was at when he first started, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how much he has improved from then to now. Like, let this guy improve. He's not calling out all those names.
And he's motivated. He's motivated. He's got that self-motivation that you're looking for in a lot of fighters. He's got this thing in him that says, I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to push myself to the limit. Is he in shape outside of training, like outside of camp?
He's working. He's always working.
Always working, trying to be better. You heard what his dad was saying. His dad says, look, he's literally crushing it in the gym. Like, he's not playing around when he says that. Like, it's real. But again, I don't want to focus on Conor. I think the AB fight's brilliant, but we need to move, bro. We need to move into this Lomachenko, yeah?
Just before we get to Loma, yeah, there was a fight on the undercard. KO was crazy.
We discussed it a little bit in the fighter meeting, and I said, well, champ, what did you see? And he said, well, he does have some heart. I said, I don't think so.
Right hand, left hand, Teslenko crumbles to the ground.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's it.
Yep.
It is over. I mean, that was pure power from Jared Anderson. 11-0, 11 knockouts. He says, keep asking the question. Is he the next great heavyweight?
Teslenko, he got up, but he was done. And that was a great stoppage from the referee. But again, it was set up. It was intentional, and he was mindful about what he was doing. And this is the kind of results you get.
Crazy.
Listen, Jared done his thing. I liked his entrance. He came in like a pimp as well.
Yeah, no, that was a bit mad.
I liked his entrance. Again, you look at the future. It's unfortunate that Triple D's already lost because we can't.
He called that Dubois.
Wow, because that was the name I was thinking about. I was thinking, oh man, is that what am I talking about? Is it too soon? Who have I been turning into, you fam? Because they're right. It's the right time. Does Dubois want that smoke?
Dubois don't want that smoke. Not right now.
Why not though? Why couldn't Dubois turn up for that smoke?
Because he don't want that smoke right now. He just wants to be on his rebuilding thing and just, find a nice route that don't involve too much hiccups, bro.
Don't you think that's the right amount of smoke for Dubois though? They're both novices in this thing.
I hear you. And it's the level that he's fighting at is probably the same level as Dubois as well. It'd be a great fight, but I just think Dubois won't want to take that fight.
All right. It's mad. I want to say that, is he, because let's not be victims of the knockout there. Can't Dubois, he can get involved in that one. I don't think Dubois is just a foregone. Yes, he's lost, and we're looking at the loss. I'm like, man, you lost to that big head, bruv. He's massive. That juggernaut, yeah. A lot of man's going to punch that juggernaut and not be successful. Doesn't mean everyone's that juggernaut. Are you with me?
No,
so it's like, I still like that fight. I still like Dubois versus Anderson. I think it's not... I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. People saying he's food. I don't know.
It's a tricky one, bro. It's a tricky one. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how much bite down Dubois got left after that Joyce fight. Do you know what I mean? We've got to see. I've got to see Dubois again. We'll see. We'll see what his spirit is saying now.
All right, cool.
All right, so let's look at Loma.
Fine. And remember, you were telling me, and not like you said it, but a lot of people were saying that Loma, you know, is he come to like, is he just getting old now? You know, like
I wasn't saying
he
this.
He wasn't disrespected. But we're talking about his age thing and how he got dismantled by Tiafimo and wondered, raw, like, you know, there's a lot of fights, you know, all the amateur fights, everything builds up and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Listen, Loma, that guy, nothing. Play the footage, man.
He's still supreme, bro. Look how cheeky he is. Look how cheeky this highlight is.
Look at that from Lomachenko. He said, "You."
That's
disrespect, bro. Like, man,
it's not really disrespect. It was like, you're not on my level.
No. He caught him with the bang, adjusted his shorts, and said, "Go to your corner." Like, that was so cheeky, bro. Let's watch that again, fam.
Look at that from Lomachenko. He said, "You."
Bro, that wasn't even the worst part. Check this out now.
So a lot of guys just get bewildered and they get beat mentally before they get beat physically. Doesn't seem to be the case with Comey right now, but Andre Rozier gave him the right instructions. Back him up, keep digging to the bottom.
My! Just sensational from Loma. Tagged him with the left. And now he's pointing to his corner. He's pointing to Comey's corner and saying, "You want me to give him more, or do you want to stop this?"
Comey's not good.
Left hand comes in.
Look how crazy it is, bro. Man's telling Donny's corner to pull him out the fight. Disrespect, bro. The guy's very cheeky.
It's almost disrespect here, but he's like, look, I'm better than him. This is what he's saying to the corner. You lot, I actually like this guy because Tiafimo's never gonna help him. Tiafimo, if he's got Tiafimo on the ropes, he's going to work, bro. Even in the 12th round, when it's like, I'm not gonna fight you anymore. You know, like near the end, he said, "You know what, big man, it's long. We know what's happening here. I'm mashing you up. I like you as a guy. It's cool. I'm just gonna look after you because I don't actually want to do critical, life-threatening damage to you. I mashed you up already. Like this, we can see the golfing class. I made Kobe comes across as a good guy.
My thing is this, I don't think he couldn't stop him. Like that was the best round, the closer he got to stopping him, and in that moment, he's doing all the gesturing. But then surely you would just come out and treat him like food the next couple of rounds, bro. There was a whole flipping. A whole unanimous decision, fam. It went the whole distance.
Oh no, he took, bro. I'm telling you right now, he chilled out, you know. Or you don't think he could get? You don't think he could have got it done?
I just don't understand why you go so hard in that round, do all of that, and then go another 5 rounds. I don't think you can stop him.
Do you not really believe that he couldn't get it done? I think he took the spot out.
It's not, bro. It doesn't take anything away.
I don't think he was looking. As soon as a man pulls up his trousers and we're like, bro, this is long. Yeah. There wasn't not enough spite. He didn't feel, as he said, you know, this friendship thing, and there's friendship in boxing. He's looking at him like, I don't even want to do this to you. We've never seen him do that. We've never seen him do that.
That Crawford Porter energy.
That Crawford Porter energy.
But at the same time,
I don't even want to do this to you, big man.
But at the same time, though, Loma's not a banger, though. So it's like, them man there, it's like, I don't know. My thing is like, some of these guys ain't just straight KO guys, innit? So it's like, fair enough, you didn't want to hurt him with like,
his heart went in it, man.
I don't know, bro.
Honestly, I think his heart went in it. Like, I think he looked after his guy. Because even at the end, everyone was like, they could see it. And then he said, wow, why didn't you stop the fight? They asked the trainer, why didn't you stop the fight? He goes, I didn't want him to take that from him. You even saw Comey crying at the end. Like, I hope I've done kind of proud and rare. I know him. You know them ones where we're actually, that's my dog, fam. As you said, that's my dog. And when it gets peaked like that, you say, you know what? I'm going to take my foot off the gas. Like, we know what time it is. He still looks brave, and I'm still taking big shots. The one thing I want to say, though, is how does Lomachenko end up beside you? You're in a fight with him. He's in front of you, and then
rotate his angles.
You're like, why are you here? It's like,
no, it's like, why are you behind me, punching me around the? Like, it's insane how you just.
How did you get here?
He's different. He's different. I love watching that guy fight, bro. It's so mad. It's just so mad watching how he operates because it's like there's a pace of the fight, and then there's his own pace. Where it's at any moment I'm logging in. I'm logging in to what you're doing. I'm getting around it. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. But for me, I looked at it, I'm like, bro, after a round 7 like that, get him out of here. Let's not play games.
Nah. It's your boy, man. You ain't gonna. Pacquiao, there you go. Pacquiao used to do it to people as well. Pacquiao's done that. You know what I mean? He's just he's class. All it is it's a man of a lot of class, a lot of integrity. Bivol fought as well. Bivol was a bit. There's some things. There's too much to discuss, bro. Because we got to talk about Bivol. We got to talk about what's that lady's name, man? She's defended the title how many times? Taylor. Like, is there any more Katie Taylor actually needs to do in this game? Like, is it
Serrano,
done?
Amanda Serrano, fam.
Is it like
that's who?
That's it. And then then she can chill. Can she retire after that?
I mean, to be fair, whenever she does retire, no one's chatting crap about Katie Taylor, bro.
Yeah.
No one.
What? Say that again?
I said when she retires,
yeah,
no one's gonna be able to chat crap about Katie Taylor.
Yeah, like I feel like she's done her work. Like if she retires tomorrow, I wouldn't be upset. Then we got to talk about Dillian, bruv. He ain't waiting no more.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Dillian gets to fight Fury, bruv.
It's happening, bro. I can't believe
Dillian versus Fury. How does that fight go?
You know what? Let's open the lines.
Let's open the lines. There's too much to discuss, bro.
Yeah,
one fight and retire for Taylor. Yeah, because Bivol didn't listen. Whatever you don't want to talk about, let's go.
Yeah, lines open, guys. The link is in the chat right now. Let's go.
What do you think about Bivol's performance though? It was all right, but it's like, why didn't you get him out of here though?
Yeah, that's my thing. I like Bivol. He's a very great boxer. His boxing IQ is nuts. Like, you get into a boxing match with my man.
Yeah.
It's a UD. It's a UD. Straight facts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, of our crop of light heavies that we have right now,
yeah,
who do you put into the hat to beat him? Just top of your head. Name one name.
But I still fancy Batavia, Ramirez, or our Dons, our UK Dons.
Our guys. Yeah.
I think Craig wins the next time he fights him.
Okay,
I feel
given the fact Craig's already fought him, choose someone else.
I think Dan, because no one, you see, well, Bivol's very good with footwork actually, because you try to get close and he does move out of the way. Like he can get out of the way, but I like to see him pressured. I've never seen him really, you know what I mean? And I feel like Dan will come with the pressure, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say your guy, even though we met in person. I know you're waiting. You're trying to set me up like, raw, who else can get it done? I'm saying Dan and Craig. Over to you, big man.
I'm going to let that ponder, fam, because you're... Because
I met Yard once. You think I'm going to now say that he's ready to fight? Bruv, get out of here, fam.
Big up you, man. Travis, congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
I'm just gonna flick between like 3 main topics.
Yeah.
Like one, just quickly, Conor Benn is what Chris Eubank was supposed to be in many different ways.
Yeah.
So you see how Ben's developing into this like proper star now. Like you can see it in front of your eyes. Like that's what Chris Eubank was supposed to be, and then obviously he did his thing, flitting between all these networks and promoters, and now he's absolutely nowhere. I don't remember the last time anyone cared about a Chris Eubank fight. It's probably been the Gale nearly 3 years ago. That's probably the last time someone cared about.
Ben's done it right. He has done it right. But what's gone wrong? Both dads, both legends in the game. Both guys stay in great shape. Because you look at their careers and you say to yourself, "Oh, he's listened. He's actually not moved around with different friends."
Yeah, but Eubank Senior very much like was using this almost like a way of holding onto the limelight a little bit with how he operated with Junior. Like, remember what his first fight? He walked into the ring first. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Do you know how crazy that is?
The good thing for Ben is that his dad lives in Australia, innit? So that's not a thing where you can just casually come over and be in the limelight. Like you've got but he's around for a trip this time. But like if he comes over, he's got to come for like 4 or 5 weeks. He can't just pop in and out in front of the cameras for bants. Like it has to be a real trip. And not only has Ben developed into a star the other way, it's also important to recognize he's improved. Do you remember like a few years ago, people like thought he was absolutely useless. So did I. I didn't even think he could become like British level. I thought he was hopeless. And you see how he's improved. Why has Eubank not done the same?
So
just from a purely technical aspect.
I'm going to invite.
He's still just the same fighter.
Don't go nowhere.
That's very true. That's very true.
1 second. I want to keep this going. Adrian Waters, where is he? Get involved, fam. Get involved. This is Monday Night Smoke. Come and explain yourself. Not just come and explain yourself, but I want you to be involved because Ash just saying one thing. You're saying we need to behave. You tell us why we need to behave. The link's in the chat. Back the ting, fam.
Chris Algieri fought 3 months ago, so there's literally no point even talking to that guy. Chris Algieri fought 3 months ago and won. I don't know where he's got half a decade from.
This is it. Sometimes you gotta bring the man them in. You can't just say stuff in there. You can't say stuff there and not get involved, you know.
But yeah, so like Eubank hasn't evolved at all. He's still the same basic fighter he was that we saw like 7-8 years ago. That to me is even more crazy. You're just
it's so mad. Like when you look at how
there's no excuse
against George Groves, it's literally still that same version, that same level that he's at.
Because we got the newish.
What's
trying
new?
to be Roy? Trying. I don't know what he is. I don't know what Eubanks is. You know. It's really hard, but it's confusing. It's a sad. It almost feels like a sad tale.
Of course, he's too late now. He's all mid-30s, 33. It's too late for him now. To Adrian Waters, I'd say use Google, my guy. Like, I'm not an encyclopedia. Then quickly, just on Loma, you know when someone loses, but you still think they're number one. So when Lopez beat Loma, I never thought. In my head, Loma was always number one for me.
Yeah.
And the things he do to Kambosos is like, doesn't even bear thinking about.
Oh my God.
Honestly, Kambosos is way too up and down. I'm thinking, I can't think between a complete shutout or a late stoppage, but that's why I think Kambosos
is doing as champion though. I love Kambosos' energy as champion. It's brilliant.
No, it's amazing.
It's so good. I like him as a champion. He's just telling people, listen, come Australia. You're coming down under. He's likable. I like it. He's sitting. There's a like a cartoon image of him watching
sitting on the chair.
Yeah, all the belts. And I said to myself, well done, big man. Because they can't talk to you. You won all the belts. I need, do you know what we need for the division to move forward and for us to kind of really enjoy it? We actually need Loma to go and fight for those titles. We do. So it's just all in one place.
Well, I know for someone to fight Devin Haney for once.
Well, Haney's got one, but what title has Haney got? Is it real?
It's a mad one with that. But I think Haney next, just because he can't stay at 135 for much longer. So the Loma fight will always be there. But Haney can only stay at 135 for another 6 months. So I'd rather see that first because it won't be possible in a year's time. Whereas Loma will always be there in the background.
True.
And then finally, just on the light heavyweight division, I've said for a long time that people like Yard, etc., have a better chance of beating Beterbiev than they do Bivol.
Hold on. You told him to go into his Googles, fam. Adrian is here, fam.
Yo, well done, man. Then big up. Hey, congrats.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Hey, no, listen. All I'm saying is, Algieri was originally 140.
Yeah.
Right? Prior to that, he fought Mikel Pierre before he fought Conor.
Yeah.
Prior to that, his last fight was 2019.
Yeah.
It's not I'll give Conor credit for beating him, but all I'm saying is I think he skipped a few people. Like I want to see Avenician. I want to see that fight. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he's rubbish or he's this, that, and the other. I'm saying pump the brakes. Relax.
Pump the brakes. Who said what? Who said he's world level? Who said he's going to beat any world level contender?
No, but I'm just saying.
That's a fact. So pump what brakes?
How is he a star? What has he done?
Are you mad? Travis, outside of the heavyweights, who's the
wait.
biggest star in British boxing? Don't play dumb.
No, but I hear you're talking about profile. I'm talking about in ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I don't know why you're here talking about Avanesian. I talk about profile, bro. I'm not saying he's world level. I'm not saying he can beat
Adrian,
world champions.
you don't think Conor Benn is becoming a star, like as a brand, as a name,
Absolutely, no doubt. He's a big name.
Yeah, so you're arguing with yourself. So what are you talking about?
No, but I'm just saying, in the ring, how much credit do you want to give him for beating Chris Algieri? That's
a little bit of credit, not much. A little bit of credit, because 2 years ago people thought he was useless. So now we're seeing that he's improving.
I don't think he's useless. I don't think
people thought he was useless.
Huh?
People used to think he was useless.
When he first came out, when Conor Benn first came out, the roof was low. Let's be real.
Very low.
It looked great. It was very green.
And don't get me wrong, I see improvement. I do see improvement, but I want to see him with a Lonsdale title, a European title. Give you the steps. That's all I'm saying.
Why does anyone have to do the steps? Why is it obligatory for people to do the steps?
It's not obligatory. It's not obligatory. But if you're the man, I'm just saying, if you're the man, do the steps like his dad. His dad was the man. He fought Michael Watson before he fought for a world title. He lost, but he still went through the ranks and made his name. Right now, it just seems like he's a Ben, and he's getting that treatment through the street door. He's not going through the trials and tribulations of most fighters. That's all I'm saying, brother. Yes, he is a star. Yes, but what has he done in the ring to suggest that he's a major star? Like, I don't know if he can beat Broner right now. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, he's beating Broner.
He beats Broner right now. Yeah, he definitely
beats Broner right now. We know that one is that one's easier fight than the Avanesian fight.
So AB, like a focused AB, you know, he's a dangerous fighter.
AB ain't been focused for 5 years. We've been saying that for how long?
He said focused
AB. Jeez.
He's going to throw punches every round.
So who's more of a threat, Algieri or Broner?
Probably Broner, but that doesn't mean Broner's going to win or even has a chance.
You're asking for a
I'm not saying that he does, but I'm just saying
you said he's going to win. What are you talking about?
I said I don't know if he wins. I said I don't know if he wins that fight.
He's not winning. You don't need to contemplate whether he is. When was the last time AB threw more than 10 punches?
That's Ash. It's Ash. Regular.
I'm a regular, mate.
We ain't seen you on here before. It's the first time.
It's the first time he's called in. Adrian's always in the chat. He's a real great.
I'm here, and I've been there from the beginning. Long time. Relax yourself. Hey, listen, I'm at work. I shouldn't even be on there. You get me?
All right, cool. Big up yourself. Thank you. Anyway,
big up yourself. Next time, innit?
Big up yourself. Say that. Man said a focused AB, you know.
Focused AB is a weird statement.
That's an extinct species. That doesn't exist. I don't know where people getting these focused ABs from. Like, it's ever going to come out.
Adrian Broner is going to do what he does every single fight. 4 punches around, get to the end, and then argue that he loses on points.
Of course.
I don't think he's going to. I think it's a knockout situation. I think Conor's going to go for it. Connor's gonna.
Adrian Broner's chin is amazing. Still,
Connor's gonna be in there.
I don't think anybody's knocking out Adrian Broner.
Well, we said there's certain people that Connor's knocked out. That again, we haven't. Let's look at has Algieri gone down like that before?
He's been knocked out once, but not like that. Like that was.
There you go. Crazy. Even the other knockout that I'm saying, yes, he hasn't really. Yeah, we can't go too far with Connor's power.
Yeah, but Adrian Broner's been in there with Pacquiao and Maidana, fam.
You're
That's
older.
True, but Broner's a bit more washed.
You're older now.
He's getting more washed as the day goes by. Like he's getting more like.
Well, to be fair, this was a long time ago. You know, Maidana was 2013. Jeez,
way older, bro. We're in a whole new era, bro.
Wow, and I felt like it's just 2 years ago.
Just quickly on the light heavyweights.
Go on.
I was just gonna say, I think people like Yard have a better chance of beating Beterbiev than they do with Bivol, and I'll say why. It's like just my opinion. But if Bivol decides to box you and not get involved, you're going to have a very, very crazy night trying to get a KO or to outpoint him. It's going to be crazy for you. He beat Joe Smith is the WBO champion. A couple of years ago, Bivol beat him like 11 rounds to 1 on the cards. Like, that's how crazy this is. Like, if he decides to box you, you're in trouble. Whereas if you're Beterbiev, if it's a shootout, it's a shootout. One of you can go, one of you can't.
But against
So I think
against Salamov, I feel like he just looks like there's more there for other. If I was a fighter, I'd take confidence from that fight. I'll say to myself, it doesn't look like he's all there.
That's what worries me even more. He's doing all this, and we think, fucking hell, he's not even trying, or he's not even getting out of second or first game. He's doing all of this. That's what makes me think you got a better chance of beating Beterbiev. And Trav, I just wanted to get your thoughts on base ranking Anthony Yarde the fifth best light heavyweight in the country.
It's clear base has an agenda. You know, there's nothing more I can say about that. Some people, you just have to let them believe what they want to believe, bro.
Ashley, you later.
Big up you, man.
Oh my god! So what should I save the Anthony Yarde story for the podcast?
Yeah, all right, cool. Let's do that.
Yeah, all right, wicked.
But yo, I saw a post here. I think it was from one of the Sauerland brothers saying there's some weird reality. There's a fight between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. And it's mad because it's like. Let me try and find it, actually. Let me try and find it because I saw it on Conor Benn's story, like on Insta today, and I was like, oh, snap. It's quite interesting that you'd repost it. So this is Sauerland Brothers' Twitter account says, somewhere, some special night in the not too distant future, Eubank versus Benn, the next generation will happen, and we'll be more than happy to make that happen. I'm looking at that, I'm thinking to myself,
how though?
I don't know how that could happen, but oh my gosh, would I love it. But I look at that and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know how, like, 147 and 160.
Look at that. That fight is good. Of course, it's sold out. The tickets went on sale just now. The tickets went on sale today. I'm telling you, that fight is big, fam. I cannot wait.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be incredible. Catch weight, people are saying.
Catch weight for the Eubank versus Benn fight.
I
would love that fight to happen. But the maddest thing is, so how old is my man now? Eubank Jr. is 32. That would have to happen in like 4 years' time.
How old Conor Benn?
Conor Benn is what? Let me see.
25.
I'm just thinking about, he's 25. I'm thinking about his, like, the weight grinding to your body, or, do you know what I'm saying, how that could work out. It's nuts. That would be crazy, bro. The lead up to that fight would be nuts because their personalities are almost dead stamps of their dads.
It'd be incredible, though. But I'm just, can you imagine?
Bro, the trash talk would be elite. It would be like their dads, bro.
Oh, yes, true. Because Eubank tried to talk like he's superior. Yeah. And Conor just like, what do you mean?
He's not having it, brother. And his dad is the same. He makes me thick. Like, it's just, them man were just honest every step of the way, fam. It's just, bro, I would be gassed.
Can we really talk? We need to, there's been so much boxing over the weekend as well. Look at this shit decision, bro. British Border Control.
Let's get 8 on.
Yeah, British Border Control. Did you see what they said? They said they agree with what the referee did. That how he acted within the no, he's gone.
With them 3 low blows.
With them 3 low blows, fam. They said it's fine, everything's fine. British Border Control.
That's them.
Anito.
Bro, they're crafty, you know. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, how can you justify that?
It's very mad what the British Border Control just said. They said that they'll do it again. They said they'll allow them man to fight again, but it still stands. It's so mad, but then Sherez has to go and speak to the border control. I think he'll be fine. He ain't gonna get in no trouble. Let's go. Hey, bro.
What's going on, bro?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm good. How are you, man?
We're very blessed,
good,
man.
brother.
Talk to us. What do you want to talk about?
It's the first time calling in, man. I'm a bit nervous, so yeah.
Don't be nervous,
don't
bro.
worry, bro.
I'm nervous, man. You've got a lot of
theaters. Get involved.
You've got a lot of what? Big boy boxing, man, in your comments, innit?
Bro, don't worry about that.
A bit of a casual, innit?
Don't worry
about that, bro. We all started off as casuals.
Listen, let me get it out quickly. I've got a little bit of a stammer in it, so if it comes out, I'll apologize, innit?
Nah, don't watch that, man.
Yeah, but go on. Before I say anything, congratulations, Travis, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate
Bless
that,
you
man.
on that. And good for you. And also, KG, you're looking very happy now that Ralph Ragnick's back in it.
Come on!
Now that Fat Ollie's gone in it.
I'm gassed. I'm
Very
gassed.
happy, innit?
I'm
Now
happy.
I've still got that clown Arteta at my club. Also, we're not here to talk about football and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just want to speak a little bit about Conor Benn, man. I think he's like, when Conor Benn came on the scene, I was one of them kids who thought, I was one of them guys who just thought, you know what? How are we going to differentiate from him from his dad? Because his dad's like proper OG in this game, innit? Is he going to be able to be as good as his dad, or is he going to get the same Eubank thing, innit?
Yeah.
So, but I think on Saturday night, man, he proved like he can be one of the like big boys in the game, innit?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I think like I don't know whether like he can do. I don't know whether he can beat like Ennis and Virgil Ortiz right now. I think he should just go along with this. Yeah, right now I think it's a bit stretched for him, but I think he should go along these routes of like picking off these old men like Garcia, Danny Garcia, Victor Ortiz, all them, man, knock them off and that. But yeah.
Because you know what, each opponent teaches him something. Do you see what I mean? Like you look at the Granadas fight, he followed him around the ring. Now he's learned how to cut off the ring, just a bit more strategic. Do you know what I'm saying? So every fight he's learning, he's picking up more experience, and I think that's the best way to do it. And you can see that Tony Sims is working with him technically. So technically he's improving whilst he's learning these different things fight to fight. So I think he's on his way, man.
Yeah, his head movements was good as well, man. Like his head movements was really, really good. And for him, he's a guy from he's from Ilford, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, for a man to go to Liverpool, and there's a single Liverpool fight on the card, and he got the respect of the Liverpool fans. There weren't no Callum Smith. There weren't
you're right.
Liam Smith. There weren't no Liverpool fighters there. There weren't big boy Liverpool fighters. Like he came there and he thought, nah, you know what? I'm gonna make this my hometown, innit? And I rate that.
Yeah. He did good. There was one Liverpool fight that's had his debut. It was amazing. They were so calm and relaxed in their corner. McCary or something like that. It was a good fight. That was decent still. Let me 1 second. I'm gonna ask you this question though. And well done for your first call in, by the way. You're killing it.
Thank you.
What do you think of Dillian? I need to move into this Dillian Whyte.
I was gonna speak about that, man.
What are you saying, bro? How do you see that one going?
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I'm a Dillian Whyte fanboy, but I'm a realistic fanboy. So the thing is, he's had world title opportunities in the past. We all know this, and I'm not going to sit here and say he's not had a world title shot. But listen, in 2019, I thought he should have took the fight, but for whatever reason he didn't take it. Cool, whatever. You didn't take it, whatever. Cool. And then he's had the Pulev chance, but apparently the P's weren't there. All right, cool. But I feel like with him, he's kind of been like the bridesmaid, isn't it? Of the heavyweight division. Like everyone's been giving him like everyone looks at him like he's like, oh, I'll leave him in it. Like we don't need to talk about him in it. Leave him alone. He's a spare wheel in it. But I'm happy for him, man, because he deserves it. Because the WBC treat him like a. Can I swear on it or not? I swear they treat him like a bit of a CUNT in it.
Yeah,
like a bit of an idiot. I don't rate him. Like even though he's done he's won all the major belts the WBC have got in it, and it's taken him this long to get there in it. And after the Povetkin knockout fight, or the first one in fight camp, I said to my dad, I don't think he's going to get a world title shot. I just thought, nah, it's done for him. But listen, he's getting it. Hopefully he smacks up. His name's not Tyson. We're not calling him Tyson no more. It's Luke. It's not Tyson, all right? I'm not hearing that. You can't beat elite and only fight some guy called Deontay Wilder. Like, allow it. Wilder's okay. He's an alright fight. He's cool. I like it.
His name is Luke.
That's hilarious.
Hey, listen. How do you say your name? So how do you say your name again, bro? So let me just so we the community know who it's.
Eight.
Bro, welcome to the community. I know you've already been in the chat, been here. Big up, amazing first time call. Big up yourself, man. And I hope you follow your lead and call in as well.
Respect, brother.
Cool, bro. Man said his name is Luke. It's a good debut, Cam. It's a strong debut. Better debut than Campbell Hatton.
Leave Campbell Hatton alone, fam. As long as Campbell Hatton's not on pay-per-view, I've got nothing bad to say about Campbell Hatton, fam. But when you're fighting after world title fights, I'm like, yo, this don't make sense. But right now, it's making sense, fam.
All right, let me read this super chat as well. Let's read this super chat. Here you go. Conor is still learning. I'll put him in there with another 5 to 6 small steps up opponents. Don't listen to Bay Mob on Twitter. Yeah. But he needs there's 2 more step up fights. Then we need to start getting serious.
No, I say as many as it takes, fam.
Really?
Seriously, that's how I feel. Why we got? Until he's ready, I don't need to see him at that level.
It's mad though. How many hats his Boots had though?
Bro, it's different pedigree, fam. It's not even about that. It's about the amateur pedigree, fam. Them men can both be 20-0, but if Donny's over there 346-2 as an amateur, and you're over there 12-2 as an amateur, it's a whole different story, fam.
Yes, it's quite different. All right, as many as it takes. All right, cool. We keep it moving. Let's go. Let's bring in Toby. I want to have this this discussion about Dillian. I want someone to really go deep on this one and see how it's gonna go, because we're gonna get the best build up. Toby, we're gonna have the best build up in this fight than we've ever seen in our lifetime. Tyson Fury, immediate troll, but the way he's gonna have to go against Dillian, what's gonna happen? What is that gonna look like?
First of all, I just want to say congratulations, Travis.
Come on.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
I'm so happy for you, and I hope God blesses you and your marriage and stuff like that.
Amen.
Yeah. So basically, with this Dillian Whyte stuff in it, I'm happy that Dillian's finally getting a shot.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he beats Tyson Fury. I'm actually hoping that he beats, and I think he can beat him. But the press conference, that's the one thing I'm looking for. The one thing I'm looking for.
It's gonna be elite.
It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. Yeah, but the thing is though, how I see this fight going is that I can see Dillian dropping Fury and either knocking it, stopping him by cut. I think he really hurts Fury. He cuts him, he goes to the body more. He uses he shouldn't. He just goes through the body. That's it. That's his best.
What do you think?
His best chance.
What do you think about the idea that Fury's because a lot of people feel like Fury's still got great legs and can still move. What do you think about the possibility that Fury's legs are actually quite they're actually gone, and now the way we saw him fight Wilder is the way he's gonna fight pretty much everybody from this point forward, toe to toe, straight down the middle, coming straight through you. Do you reckon that suits Dillian Whyte if he comes to fighting like that?
Let me break it down. The best, if Tyson Fury's gonna win this fight, the best way he can do this, being your full, the way he beat Klitschko, your footwork, your head movement, that jab, that all that slickness. That's his best chance of winning. But if it goes toe to toe, I think Whyte beats him at that.
It's mad, this again. I wanted to say that, Travis has been saying this for a while about, the different him fighting one way for the last 2 fights against Wilder.
Yeah.
But watching what Loma did, sometimes a fighter just has it, and Fury can move. The one thing that he is gifted with, he knows how to move in the ring. He can put on a performance like that. We saw how he moved with all those years off. I mean, when he got fat and he was out of shape, and he came in against Whyte won the first fight Wilder won. He was not in shape. He was not in shape. Going there, bouncing, stayed out of trouble. When he got caught at the end, let's be real. So we know that he can probably find that form again. I just don't. I think there's a really skilled fighter in there. He's gonna have to go down in weight. He can't bully him. He's not gonna be able to bully Whyte the way he's bullied Wilder.
I hear what you're saying, KG, but Whyte is not Wilder.
Yeah.
Whyte is Wilder's more limited. Whyte he's got the boxing ability. He's got an IQ. Technical. He's got an IQ. We have to look at mindset. Mindset plays a big thing in this fight. I feel like Whyte can do it. Whyte can do it.
I want.
You know what? I'm sorry. I have to say this. Yeah, I just want Whyte to go in there, bang out Fury, bang out AJ, and that's it.
You wanted to bang up AJ as well? Explain why. Why do you want to bang up AJ, fam?
I think this is the first time we're speaking directly to the Dillian Whyte hive.
Dillian Whyte hive is here.
Dillian Whyte's my guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dillian Whyte is my guy.
Man said bang up AJ though. Do you think?
I don't think he beats AJ again. I don't think he can beat him. Sorry.
Why do you think that?
I just think them two are gonna get in there, and the fight is gonna look a lot like the first one. I just don't see it going different.
What if AJ? It's mad. This whole boxing thing is
when
crazy.
it's a personal thing like that. Yeah, you see the problem AJ has is that if you're nice to him, he'll be nice to you, right? But the best performances we got from AJ is when it's like he's still got his venom about him. You understand? And if anyone's gonna bring that out, it's Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury are the two names that are gonna bring that AJ out.
But
when he gets in there with Dillian, I don't think them two are gonna mix it and Dillian come out on top. That's just my opinion.
Don't you think Whyte has improved so much from the last fight?
Yeah, he's
Whyte,
not.
Oh, of course.
He's a totally different fighter.
But if we look at from Dillian and AJ when they first fought to now, they've both improved like crazy. I just don't think Dillian can.
There's been a bit of regression though. There's been a small bit of regression. There's enough chinks in AJ's armor for Whyte to go for, even though there's bare chinks, because no one has a big expectation of Whyte, which helps him. He's the underdog.
Right. Okay,
but with AJ saying, look.
Yeah, but their starting places were different to be looking at their improvement. Dillian Whyte weren't his boxing IQ was really bad at one point. Yeah, AJ's one weren't as low as that.
I hear you.
There you go. Ashley Williams says the perfect. That's the perfect comment. I think AJ's confidence may never be the same. That's a real state. Because that beatdown, that beatdown against Usyk. That beatdown against Usyk was real, you know.
Bruv, it's different, bruv. Look, man, them man over. You see the way them man overfought Usyk. Usyk was in the camp or in their heads all the way through that thing. Donnie was trying to play chess and do all kind of juggling thing. True. It was getting weird. But Dillian Whyte, there will be no messing around with that one there. Them man know each other too well.
And I hear that. But my question is this. Okay, this is a different question. Out of Fury, Wilder, Dillian Whyte, AJ, and Usyk, out of those five, who beats who?
Out of Fury? Wait, what did he say?
Out of Fury, Whyte, Wilder, AJ, Usyk, the main guys, all those five.
All right, I'm giving. Do you know what the problem is? Wilder's gonna return, you know, and Wilder's still gonna do a madness in this division, you know. Travis? Are you aware of that?
I don't know that because he did mention retirement in an interview with Kevin Hart this weekend.
He ain't retiring. He's just chatting. That guy's coming back. Him and Malik, them guys are gonna be. Wilder's still involved in this boxing thing. Do not get it twisted. He's been able to say, you know, a Fury, you're better than me. Cool. Let me go and chill over here.
But do you think,
man? I'm ready.
But do you think Wilder had the power to knock like AJ, Usyk, or Dillian Whyte down?
All of them.
I think Wilder's got power to knock all of it. Like
he's got power, but like
he could knock all of them. Like he could be a problem. Wilder, with more time as well, as everyone was saying. Wilder's a problem, and AJ.
But what does Wilder have left as far as resistance now after that war?
The only thing he's got left right now is power. But let's say if he does come back and he does fight AJ, break that fight down to me. How do you see that fight going?
Wilder versus AJ.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel like he'll be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Probably he'd probably catch a glancing shot, and everybody's gonna panic. Right, for AJ. But then I think AJ could get to him and get him out.
You know it is.
It's just that thing, because the thing is, he's not going to be able to dominate AJ. Wilder doesn't dominate his opponents. He clips them and gets them the hell out of here. But he'll lose the whole round before that, waiting for that shot.
But don't you think when he clips AJ, AJ's going down?
Possibly. But it just depends. I really.
But my thing is that we've never seen AJ knocked out cold before.
No, but he did take a massive right hand from Klitschko, and he got up from that. So it's like,
but that's not
whilst he's not the same.
That's not done. I mean, like Brazil knocked out cold.
No one's done that to AJ.
Yeah, but do you think that's a possibility?
I'm nervous, man. I don't know. I've got AJ doubts. All I've got is AJ doubts today. That's why I feel. Oh yeah. By the way, people, make sure after Monday Night Smoke on Twitter, whatever you think about the show, because we want to get this build. We want to build this community. Hashtag MNS and whatever you think about the show, tag us in it. Whatever you've liked, even the caller that you liked and stuff, or just discussion. Take it there. Let people know that there's something happening. Even right now, you could be tweeting as you're watching the show. Do that, fam. But it just helps. Build the algorithm, fam. Support the thing. Anyway, back to what you're saying. It's mad. You know what? Toby,
it's a gun show. It's a gun show. That type of fight.
He's done a madness because he's brought up a big conversation.
He's put us in a madness now.
We're gonna, because there's bare people waiting. I want to talk to you guys. Go, man. Today.
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
One more thing, innit? My prediction is this. By the end of 2022, Usyk is holding all the belts. Usyk is gonna hold all the belts and he's gonna dominate. He beats Fury. He beats AJ again and he beats Fury. I bet my whole life on that.
Yo, you got your name on it?
I bet my name on it. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
By the end of 2022, by the end of 2022, I guarantee you, Usyk holds all the belts.
We're gonna have to change his name back to Kunta Kente,
you know what the crazy thing is?
Toby.
Like Ash said it. Ash just said, man said Usyk holding all the belts like it's a crazy prediction.
It's
really not.
Because we're still here saying no, it's not. It's a big prediction. He said he's gonna beat Fury. He's gonna beat AJ again. This is big. That's a strong prediction. That's not like an idiot prediction, Trav.
If he does that, no, I'm saying it's not crazy. My thing is, it's like what Ashley said is it's not a crazy prediction for that to happen. Like, if that happens, yeah, where does Usyk rank as far as the best like cruiserweights ever? Is he still behind Holyfield? If he clears out these men, is he behind Holyfield?
As much as I love Holyfield, I wouldn't be allowed to do that. I'd have to say,
you're talking about a Holyfield that beat Mike Tyson.
Oh, shit, he'll be the best ever.
Is he above Holyfield?
He'd have to be the best ever. He'd have to be the best ever. If Usyk clears it, yeah, that's what he's already done the cruiserweight thing.
Yeah,
he'd be the best, one of the best ever. He'd go down. You actually have to recognize Boxing Hall of Fame. He has to sit with the man them.
That's crazy. Still, it'd be very bad. It'd be very bad.
To sit with the man them. Muhammad Ali's son fought. I never watched that fight, but Nonito Donaire fought, bro. Fourth round. Wicked.
Beautiful body
shot. Wicked. Nonito.
I don't know how Donaire is still dominated, brother.
Nonito.
All right, let's get some calls on.
He just done a madness, because
he really did.
The White Hive is here to stay, fam. Jimmy OJ. Hello?
Yo, bro.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Sorry, bro.
Out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Bruce, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, boys? What's going on? Trav,
congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
One thing I think we all have to try and pray is that Fury does not win all these belts, because you know what talk is coming next if he does. I'm the greatest to ever do it, ever.
Yeah.
I can't hear it. I cannot hear it, man.
What if he does get it done though? Do we have
No. I mean, let's say he fights Usyk, right? Some madness, let's next.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't cleaned out the division. He hasn't gone through the Dillian, the AJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stick around a lot more.
Dillian's next. Say he beats Dillian. I'm just saying,
right.
Yeah.
And then he beats Usyk. And then he beats Usyk.
What am I doing?
Nah, he can't be, man. He can't.
I'm
heartbroken, man. I'm saying, like, because you know what it's gonna be, man. It's like, come on, he's gonna talk like he's already one word away from saying he's the best ever. Like, I'm the best heavyweight ever. Omit the heavyweight, and then I'm the best ever.
I tell you what, though, yeah. If Tyson Fury beats Dillian Whyte, Usyk, and AJ, bro, he's run this era.
He's dominated the heavyweight scene for sure. But let me just say this. He's dominated the heavyweight scene for sure. But really, the only two I can claim that are decent heavyweights that he would have beaten, if you compare heavyweights now and to the 80s and 90s, is AJ and then Usyk. Other than that, I mean,
But look, if he, no wait, hold on, Bruce, come on, let's have a real conversation. We call you the accountant, you know the numbers, and then the math has the math. Yeah, let's deep this now. If AJ does not beat Usyk in the rematch,
and let me just say
Fury
this, I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, you think what?
I think AJ is going to lose.
Seriously?
Yeah, I do. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken already. Look at his mindset, man. Everybody knows. Like, I'm the AJ fan. He's like, you know, like, but I can't, like, how is that going to happen? The man, he seems schizophrenic in interviews. Like, his mind is not there. Who's he training with? What's he doing? Like, he contradicts himself in one sentence. Like, I want to be a great, but I'll step aside. I ain't stepping aside. Like, bro, what are you talking about? He just sounds confused. And to beat Usyk, he's got to have all his faculties firing. Everything has got to be firing. He's got to be the AJ of the Klitschko times or the Dillian times, first time, the bully man mentality. He's got to be laser focused. He's got to know now Rob McCracken's got everything I need. But right now, everything just sounds way too fickle in his mind. I just don't. I want it to happen. Don't get me wrong. I don't see it.
There you go. It's the real truth.
Fair enough. But like, my thing is, like, when someone predicted earlier that Usyk could easily hold all the belts, I'm like, mate, I'm now looking at it thinking, if that happens, if he gets through AJ again, it's likely that he could easily beat Fury.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
the only thing I will say is obviously Fury's height, and for that fight, you know, I don't know whether Fury's going to try to hold, you know, like to hold him, lay on him, and do a madness, because you know, I think with Usyk's feet, although for a heavyweight, Tyson moves, Usyk moves.
Yeah. And
I think he's not going to want to get caught. He's not going to want to do that. So it will be a game of chess between them two, because
do you feel like,
you know, but then you have to accept it though, Bruce. If he beats Whyte and he beats Usyk, yeah, and Usyk takes apart AJ, he doesn't have to fight again. It's done.
No, I mean, he doesn't have to fight again, you know, but I'm not going to sit there and just call him this great heavyweight, because I started watching boxing many moons ago, and you can't compare to certain man. So I'm not going to call you this great heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? But
of this era, you can say that no one touched him. He can say, even if I don't fight AJ, I'm saying, the guy, you look willing to fight a guy that lost twice. Like, he's coming off the back of, why am I fighting him? He's not even ranked to fight me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, for me, I just look at, if I look at Fury's thing now, for him to solidify this era, he gets through Dillian Whyte, because that's obviously his next fight, and he beats Usyk. Whether or not the AJ fight happens, if AJ loses and that don't happen, it's like at that point,
that's a travesty.
Say, he's a king of the hill. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously that fight has to happen in as far as the fans go, but you still say he's the king of the hill.
He has to be, no matter however you don't, even if you don't like him or whatever, you just have to acknowledge and say, you know what, like, I'm not going to put you up there with the greatest heavyweights of all time, but I will say of this era. Well, this is your era.
Yeah, it's true. Another thing I wanted to say quickly is with Conor Benn. I think Conor, like people have said, he's a star, man. There's no denying that. There's prospects out there that are stars. Conor's a star in the making, like selling out Wembley for sure. Johnny Fisher is one for sure. Like, that guy, you know, for sure. One thing I will say is funny that if you look at Conor Benn and how he's improved, like him and Eubank, the way they started, you're a clone of your dad, whatever. Conor Benn has gotten much better as time gone on, and Eubank has gotten much worse as time's gone on. Look at Eubank when he fought Spike O'Sullivan. Like, look at how amazing that fight was. Such a great fight. That was the Eubank people were like, bro, this kid can bang. He's got a chin. He's going forward. He's having it. Bro, the last 2-3 fights, it's like I'm watching like a mini Roy Jones, but like a Primark version. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why? Why are you doing that? And it's gone down. Like, and Conor, every fight has just gotten better. To me, if Conor does this improvement for another 3 or 4 fights, personally, I think he's ready for Avanesian. The one person I don't know if he's going to be ready for at any point, just because of how explosive and good they are. When you watch this guy's feet and his hands move, is Ennis. Ennis is a problem.
He's a big problem.
Watch an Ennis fight and watch how he moves.
Different.
It's a different level. That's when you can see levels. Do you understand what I'm saying? Any casual can watch them two fight and you're like, oh, okay.
This is where we separate ourselves.
Yeah, so I don't know about that one. But other than that, and I think I think it was Ash that was saying, because I made a point about Spence and Crawford, but like Ash was saying, like, you think in like a year, 2 years time, are Crawford and Spence really going to be still there, still doing their thing?
No.
Like, Ben might be able to maneuver past those guys.
He's
really
got to wait them out.
Right. So really the only one I would say who is an open and shut case is Boots. That's the only one I think.
And Ortiz.
Yeah, I mean,
Crawford's still here for a little while, you know. I think Crawford he'll be here for a moment. I think again, the power he'll hold on to his power. Yeah, he won't be as sharp, but he'll still be able to turn a man's turn a man off.
You look at it, if Ben's fighting, if you look at
now.
Right. I don't know. I don't see how far it's gonna. But if Ben's fighting and Boots has got a title and he's got a title, you know, I don't know.
Josh, you have to bring Josh into the conversation because
it's a mix.
He wants
that's true.
Problem.
That's true. That's true.
Next year, I'm more excited for next year.
Yeah,
I can't believe the
Broner fight, the Conor, the Broner. That's not even like Ben.
Josh.
Ben is gonna slap Broner for sure.
Bro,
definitely. I look at this. Lennox is saying Boots will not be at 147 for long. He's outgrowing the weight.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Ben, best hope.
Did you guys see that Montana Love guy too?
I didn't see that.
Montana.
Yeah, it was on the undercard of Porter.
I didn't see that.
No.
I didn't see that.
Too.
I gotta check that one out. All right, Bruce.
Yeah, anyway, nice one, fellas.
Amazing.
All right, take care, bro.
Yeah, man. All right, fellas.
When the accountant speaks, fam, we listen, fam. Taxes are due.
Let's get Jimmy. He was in before, but I think his thing tipped out.
Jimmy.
Yes, KG. What's going on, brother?
What going on, my brother? Wait, are you a first time? Are you a first time caller?
I'm a first timer.
Hey! Welcome, bro. Welcome, man.
One time, Trav. Congrats, man. Congrats, brother.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
I came to your show a couple weeks back with the missus as well. Enjoyed it.
Hey!
Yeah, lovely.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you, brother.
But yeah, no, I wanna. There's been a lot said. Still, first of all, a lot's been said. I'm an AJ stan. Yeah, I'm an AJ stan. But
talk to me, bro.
He's got CTE, man. He's got CTE, and it's not. And it's tough to see. It's because man like him. You know, man really like him. Like he's doing it for people like me. But he's got CTE, and it's the way you man have been like taking the mick out of him lately. Well, it's been KG mimicking his IFL interviews. The man's looking in different directions. He's not even looking at the camera. I'm thinking, yo, AJ is going out scary. He's going out a bit scary, and I don't like it. Trav, you mentioned one time he started on a US accent thing, and then he went into a Cockney thing out of nowhere.
He just faded in, isn't it?
I'm scared, man. I'm scared for AJ. Dillian Whyte pulled it out. After the AJ Usyk fight, I think Dillian Whyte said in an IFL interview, like, AJ's a fucking weirdo. I was thinking, that's just Dillian Whyte being sour grapes. But, yo, AJ's looking a bit strange, man. I had him on Snapchat. I had to remove him because I'm seeing some scary stuff. I'm seeing some scary stuff, man. Like,
man said he had to unfollow the Snapchat.
I had to unfollow the Snapchat, man.
So what do you reckon, though? The only thing is, all I'm saying is, I'm in a new space of AJ doubt. I love AJ, but then that night, because I couldn't even catch a car home. There was no cars. Like all I had to do was walk with my emotions from Tottenham, and I was getting to Southend. There was no Ubers coming. It was a madness. I was talking to fans. I was amongst the people, and I was like, AJ just lost. AJ had the biggest entrance, the biggest moment. This is the time the Fury fight is next. Literally, it's next. You make all the money, it's finished. How has this happened? How you got beat by the smaller man? How was you dominated, AJ? And now all I've got now in that walk home, I was like, I don't know if he can do it. And we're all here for AJ. Don't get twisted. The AJ fanboys, there's loads of us, we all love AJ, but we have to be real with ourselves and say to ourselves, wait, can he do it? That's all I'm saying. So now I'm in doubt. I'm in severe doubt, and I'm just hoping that AJ can get it right.
The situation that AJ's in right now is the same situation that Anthony Yardo's in with Arthur.
Trav's always going to bring it back to Yard, isn't it? He's
Listen. It's the same situation though.
How?
Man was
Trav, can I just say something? I think
y'all didn't get punched up by a thingy, you know. Y'all didn't get beat up, bruv. How's it the same?
I think it might have been Base the Kid, that said on one of the pods a few weeks ago. Outside of Linden now, which is Yard's best win was Dex Spellman. My man's a part-time electrician.
Listen, we're moving. You're moving the point. Just let me land my point. When I'm saying,
I know you get offended when it comes to Yard. Sorry.
No. You can get your jokes off afterwards. Just let me land my point. I'm saying AJ is in the same position that Yard was before this rematch.
I disagree.
Because in the first fight, listen to what I'm saying. In the first fight with Arthur, man said, "Raw, this guy's outboxed him. There's nothing he's going to be able to do." Going into the second fight, all he needs to go in there and do is impose himself. AJ has to do the exact same game plan. Go and impose yourself. Don't try and box with this brother, because then it's going to be different for you. Go in there and batter this you. If Yard went in there to try and jab with man, it would have been the same outcome.
So what, you think AJ is going to sing "He Can't Stop the Rain" to Usyk? Could you reckon he's coming with that kind of
maybe
mentality?
he needs to, bruv.
Do you know what? Like, I hear what you're saying, I think there's similarities, but I think in terms of the difference in abilities, there's in terms of pure boxing IQ and boxing ability, I think it's very different between AJ and Usyk and Yard.
Yeah, the levels are, but they're both at different levels. But I'm talking for their level, it's the same thing that you need to impose. Like, go into that fight, not trying to box with man, impose yourself onto the fight.
But do you not
Yard or AJ didn't do that in the first fight?
Yeah, but do you not? Yard did it in the 12th round, and we saw maybe there's a blueprint to do it.
Yeah, a little glimpse, but he never imposed himself properly.
AJ, like we know what AJ's got certain vulnerabilities, and I think going in there and trying to blow man out in the first six, I think it's dangerous. We know AJ's gas tank hasn't been the best, and Usyk's got a chin, bro. He's been in there with Gassiev. Gassiev's cracked and landed.
Well, he's not going to be able to take AJ's bangs. Let's not play games with that.
Listen, Gassiev can crack, man. Gassiev
bro,
can crack.
Don't tell me that.
Trav.
You're telling me AJ ain't got enough power to knock out Usyk? If he can't, sell down.
Hey, Trav, let's answer this though. Let's really look at this. Yard was dealing with a lot of bereavements and stuff. Which
don't get me wrong, I am not comparing Arthur and Usyk to each other.
That's what I'm saying.
So get past that.
I'm gonna get past that. I'm talking about the style of the loss. AJ was beat up. Yard wasn't beat up. We said people were saying it's close. People said that it was a closer fight than we all see it. Even both of them had to admit. AJ, even the fact that when Yard's Linden's coach goes to Yard's room is like, I don't even know about this one. No one was doing that with this Usyk fight. They knew who the winner was. So I'm just saying,
you're making these conversations about all the other stuff, which I am not doing. I am saying game plan wise, go into that second fight, not aiming to play this guy at his own game. Go in there to play your game and make him play your game.
I agree.
When Yard came out, Yard comes out in the rematch. Yard comes out in the rematch and just goes straight smoke.
It's different, though. That's all I wanted to. It's different. That's the point that we're making. Sorry, you're muted yourself, bro. I think StreamYard just had enough. They said, this guy's changed shit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, he can't box with Usyk. If he goes in there and
to your trouble, you know.
Listen, if he goes in there to box with man, he's gonna lose. Straight. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree.
He has to go in there and impose himself.
Nah, you make some valid points, and I don't know why AJ did. I was at the fight as well, and like AJ didn't really go to the body, which was strange. Like we've heard reports that Usyk really don't like. Yeah, Usyk doesn't like body shots. From if you listen to the rumors, anyway. He's gone down.
What was going on?
Listen, AJ's been listening to too much jazz music, rhythm and flows, and all them sort of man in his camp. Like, I think Trav one time he said he needs to get back around the mandem. Like, that's literally, he needs to get that spite like back in his punches. And do you know what I'm saying? I agree with you. There's similarities, but I do think like Usyk's different breed, and I think like his technical ability and like even the whole thing about when's the last time AJ fought a southpaw? Like, there's little nuances there that man haven't considered. Like I think definitely I hear what you're saying, Ari, AJ,
you're as a first time caller, Jimmy OJ. You're the first time caller is a kid. This one is an elite call, fam. Right now, that's fantastic. What a debut, bruv.
One more thing just before I go, KG, man, I'm upset, man. It was you're the reason why the live show didn't happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was looking forward to it, you know. I was looking forward to it. I watched the pod last week. I think someone mentioned in the comments, "Yo, live show, what's happening?" You man,
Yeah. No, filming.
Nah, my 25 quid's gone. Like, obviously,
No,
I'm gonna get that back.
it's
But,
coming back. It's coming
I'm gonna
back.
get it back. Obviously, I'm gonna get it back. But, like, you know, I'm looking forward to it on Sunday. But
Don't worry. Listen, we got something coming. We got something that we're working on. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be wicked. That's all I can say right now. But we got something. So we can't let the people down like the way that happened still. And I couldn't do nothing about it. But literally, bro, as a first call, Jimmy, you killed it, fam.
Appreciate it, brother.
Right,
We're actually number 1 light heavyweight in the country, by the way. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna let Trav have his fit, and I'm gonna cut. Appreciate it, brothers. Yeah?
Wow,
that is hilarious. Yeah, how funny it is to speak to somebody for the first time, but then he knows you well. He knows all my triggers. He knows all my triggers.
Yeah. It's so mad. Hilarious. I can't believe that you proposed. Like, so where was David Hay standing when you proposed? Was he like,
"Shut up, man? Shut up, bro. That is not what
I couldn't, bro. Come on,
you saw it. Listen, shut up, man.
Bro, no, because the picture. I saw the picture.
Don't let me get the picture up, bro. That looks like a movie, cuz.
I said only Travis can get engaged and David Hay be there. Like,
he wasn't there. Shut up, bro.
He wasn't there.
What is wrong with you?
Bro, come on, man. My engagement.
Afterwards, brother, man went to go and celebrate.
I got engaged in Birmingham, fam. Nah, bro. So he just magically turned up with a bottle of champagne, fam. Get out, bro. And the Polaroid. Who had that? How do you know to have the Polaroid camera, fam? It's incredible. Signed in everything. Ian, how you doing, bro?
What's going on, people?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I was talking about this AJ thing, man. I feel that Andy Ruiz basically ruined AJ. The AJ up until Andy Ruiz was going out there, had the dog in him, and was just throwing bombs, you know, boxing a little bit, but he was at it. That one shot that he caught from Andy Ruiz basically changed his whole career. So when he fought him on the rematch, he was on the back foot. He was saying he wanted to do the boxing thing, but as I say, I think that first fight changed his whole outlook on boxing.
This is a big point, right? Yeah.
It's the same thing when he fought Usyk. He thought, you know what? Let me go in there and try and boxing. I'm Olympic champion and all that. And like you said, trying to fight the man at his own game, and that's what you're gonna get. He's better at that game, and do you
think it would have been different, Ian, if had he fought how he bought the fight to Andy Ruiz and mashed him up? Do you think that wouldn't affected it? He'd have a different kind of mentality or mindset, do you reckon?
I think that the old school AJ would have stuck it on Usyk and would have beaten Usyk. I really do feel that. I really feel he would have thrown them bombs, because up until that point he had no reason to get on the back foot and fight like the way he fought he fought Ruiz in the second fight. He had no reason. And as I say, Andy Ruiz smashed up the whole man's career. But I think that he can still beat Usyk if he goes forward and sticks it on him. That's the only way he beats him. He ain't beating him.
It's right.
On points. I don't think he's going to outpoint him. I think he's going to have to try and land one of them bombs. It's like with Wilder, the amount of times Wilder fights and he's completely out of the fight and he turns it around with one shot. I feel like AJ has to look for that one shot. I don't feel that he can box him like a regular heavyweight. He's good against the bigger heavyweights, but he seems like he struggles against the smaller
small
guys.
ones. That's right. Because he don't fight well. He doesn't fight down that well.
No, not at all. Ian, are you a new caller as well? Is this the first?
I'm a new caller, man.
We're calling this show Next Gen, fam.
It's Ilford, so I got to big up Anthony Yard and Conor Benn.
Lovely.
I got to big him up. Conor Benn's the most exciting British boxer, I think,
right
at
now,
the minute, because he might not have fought to that great level, but he brings the show, man. I can't honestly say there's not one Conor Benn fight that I watched that I thought, you know what, it weren't worth the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even if it's free, it's still worth the money. So they've matched him well, and he's coming through their matches, and I don't know how far he can get, but at the same time, I'm definitely interested in watching all of his fights in the future.
Agree.
Yeah, I feel the same.
What I want to ask is Parker Chisora. It's this weekend, right?
Listen, now with
Where's
this,
that going?
I feel, you know what? Let me just be clear. I want Chisora to win.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he deserved to win the first time. And I just want Chisora to win when he fights. I don't know what it is about him.
What happens though? What happens to Chisora if he does win though? Is he in line for anything? That's the only issue. It's like a part of me is like, these men should just fight and it just doesn't move the needle. I know it sounds rude, yeah, but I'm done with Parker. I don't believe in Parker as a guy that's gonna really affect the heavyweight scene. And I feel like Chisora might have missed this moment. You know, if had he won, well, he did win that first fight with Whyte. He did win that. I think it.
Well, in your unofficial
eyes, it's debatable. It's debatable, but I kind of feel like I don't know. I just feel like what next with Chisora? Let's say he wins that. Who does he fight? What do we do next?
I just feel like I love Chisora. I love all of his fights, but I feel like he's turned into a glorified gatekeeper. I don't feel like there's nothing more for him. He's just picking up a paycheck, and that's it. I don't think he's getting to the higher echelons. He's not that type of boxer, unfortunately. But you know, again, I want to watch all of his fights.
That's the thing. Like my thing is, it's not necessarily like someone said it quite perfectly. Brocky Ali said, boxing isn't always what's next. Sometimes it can just be about good fights. And I think that's what we know Chisora is going to give us.
It's true.
It's going to be a good fight.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, sorry, and on that, yeah, do you know who's becoming? I'm getting really disinterested in. Bivol's becoming a great fighter that no one might care to like watch. Are you lot with me in that? Like he's just like, okay, he's fighting. Oh.
Who's this? Sorry,
Bivol. Like I feel like it's becoming one of those great fight. Like he's a very skilled fighter. That are we gonna watch it? You know, like when the Klitschko's came along and they kind of Klitschko era and
they held the belts hostage in Germany with them blue rope.
And it's like, okay, where's boxing on? Do you know what I mean? Where you want to be like excited about it. And I just hope the titles, them belts move and it gets more exciting. At least I want to see a Bivol that's running back, trying to win his belts and making it more interesting. I feel like everyone's just chilling. And I'm not interested in that. Sorry.
That was a random take still. I'm not going to lie.
I'm throwing it in there, but I'm just kind of, Bivol has Dubois personality, fam. There you go. Anyway, Ian, big up.
Thank you for the call, man. I need to jump off and get some work done. But come on, man. Respect, man. Keep the movement going, brother.
Come on, let's go. There you go. Not stepping up his gears. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. It's just kind of becoming an undrug. Guess what? Everyone's feeling the same, bro. Tony.
Yo.
What's happening, bro?
Is because there's Tonys. Are you a first time caller, Tony?
I'm a first time caller, mate. Yeah.
Wicked. What's going on?
Yeah, do you know what? It's quite hard, really, because listening to you lot talk, a lot of you are saying what I've been thinking. So, but one thing I will say is Dillian Whyte beats the fuck out of Tyson Fury all day. That lanky twat there, he ain't got shit. Dillian Whyte is going to smack him up. And I'll tell you something. Usyk beats the shit out of AJ again. Yeah. And then what happens? You got Whyte and Usyk for the undisputed. That's what's happening.
That's a
people
big shout.
People are too busy talking about Dillian Whyte, he had his chance to fight. No, listen. Dillian Whyte is not a whore no more. He earned his stripes, yeah? He earned the right to tell AJ to go fuck yourself, man. I'm not playing your game. I ain't taking your shit money to have you take more money in the fucking rematch, yeah? And then everyone's going, no, you had your chance. No, shut up. He earned the fucking chance to tell him straight. This is what pisses me off, yeah?
Tony's a legend.
Right. So I got like Dillian Whyte, yeah. I'm a fanboy of Dillian Whyte. I've followed him I don't care if he wins. I don't care if he loses. I love that guy, man. Anyway, if you're going to have Derek Chisora throw a table at your head and not even move, bruv, I've got respect for you, man. Right?
Wow. What?
It's true. He just flipped. It's like a little slip. He didn't even really care.
Yeah. I don't even think he moved, mate. His bloody hell, Mark Tibbs threw a bottle at Chisora. Do you know what I mean? He was more angry than Dillian. He just sat there like, whatever. I've been stabbed. I've been shot at, mate. I've been kidnapped in Jamaica. What, you think throwing a table at me is going to do anything? Dickhead.
We were ready for this call. What?
So hold on. How do you see the Fury fight going? You think he knocks him
Fury
out?
fight. It's I think he does knock him out. If he don't, I reckon he just I reckon he reopens that cut that Wallin gave him, and then he just works it.
Right.
And not in the dickhead way that Wallin done, where he was trying to poke it and rub it out. I think Dillian just works it by beating it. You know, that's how it's a good fight. I mean, Tyson Fury, I rate him. And the thing is, I hate to rate him. I don't want to rate him, but I do because I think he's an idiot. He just, you know, he said one thing one day and then says like another thing the next day. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
But he is a class boxer. But I mean, you look at the Cunningham fight. He punched himself in the face. Like he's an idiot. Yeah, no.
Hey, the
man up against the rope and punched himself in the chin. Like you know,
the uppercut, the mad uppercut.
Yeah. The mad uppercut. You know, he's an idiot.
So hold on, right, Tony. So this came up earlier, right? I just want to get your take on it. AJ versus Dillian Whyte. Now, at this stage of their careers, who wins?
Who wins is Dillian Whyte, and I'll tell you for why. Because over the last few years, Dillian Whyte has told you exactly what AJ is, and AJ is a crackhead. Andy Ruiz beat the life out of that boy. He is not the same fighter, and he never will be again. I love AJ. I rate him. He has done so much for British boxing. He has done boxing worldwide. But he had the life beaten out of him. Andy Ruiz. You look at Andy Ruiz, like, you know, yeah, he's a fat Mexican. He beat the shit out of him, man. He, you know, what was it, 5 times he got beat down? 6 times? He made him try to take his gum shield out. He was flapping around like, mate, MSG, like you just got your ass kicked by this little snicker eater, like, you know.
I can't. This energy is insane.
Tony,
you're the man, bro.
President, they're saying again, as debuts go, bloody hell, mate. All I'm saying is we look forward to hearing from you again.
Do you know what, right? I won't lie to you guys. I ain't been watching you since day one, right? Yeah. I'm a busy man, you know, like I'm busy. But you guys popped up on Fight Camp.
Yeah.
And I think the first episode I watched of you or listened was the one where you were speaking to that guy who was talking about the fight, you know, like the mafia and that they was doing the fight fixing.
Oh
yeah.
And that you guys just cracked me up, yeah. So I literally, like, I'm a lorry driver, so I got a lot of time listening to Spotify pods and that.
Yeah.
Mate, I went right back to episode 1, yeah. I listened all the way through because you like cracked me up. I listen all the time. I listen not all the time to Monday Night Smoke because, you know, I've got kids and that, so sometimes I don't. But when I do, mate, you know what? Tonight it just pissed me off. I thought, no, I need to call him because I'm getting pissed off just sitting there listening to people chat so much shit about everything. So that's my opinion. I might be wrong, but that is my opinion.
Tony, you're the man, bro.
We'll be looking forward to more of your calls. Amazing debut, fam. Right up there, bruv. Highly ranked. Amazing. Look after yourself. Speak to you.
Yeah, you too, lads.
Bloody hell.
That energy was crazy.
Can you imagine? No, today's been serious because we've had some Ian debut, Jimmy debut. Let me get it right. Toby debut. Bruv, it's been serious, you know?
Yeah, a lot of new faces, man. I love it.
Bro, I swear Toby came through and put his whole name on it as well.
Bruv, it's a lot. It's a lot.
There you go. Just put my name on it. Energy
500%. 100%.
Thank you, Base. Who else is in the house? Bloody hell. Osborne, should we let's let Osborne finish off the show. Hey, Osborne!
What you saying, my guys? Yeah, all right.
What's going on, bro?
Did you get a trim?
Congrats, Trav, man.
Did you have,
bro? Thank you, man.
Did you have dreads?
Yeah, I had dreads and I had a trim. Yo, you said that about coming on with the fresh trim last week. I looked at the comments, bro. I was getting rinsed in the comment section. Someone was like, "That's not a fresh trim."
No, but they don't know the development. If you have dreads, and
it's
you
hard to
cut
go
your
back.
dreads off,
Yeah.
it's a fresh trim. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, it used to be long. It's not long anymore, bro.
Nah, bro. It was emotional when I cut them off, though.
That's what I'm saying, man. Listen,
I loved Conor this weekend.
Go on, talk to me.
When Conor like beat him up, and man's like doing that with his chest, and man was vexed. Like he just beat him up, and he was like, still the energy was still like, yo, I still want smoke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even in the interview, like that guy does not need his opponent to be goading him or anything like that. He will get fired up himself.
At all.
Do you know what I mean? He does not need that. It's mad. But I've got to say, on that Loma thing, I loved it when he turned to the corner and just said, Are you gonna help him out? Like, that's different. Like, that's different.
It's a mad energy. I couldn't believe. Like Travis is saying, Trav, show it to us again, just because people ain't seen that in a while. Let's just see that one more time, bro.
Cool. You want to see the knockout or the one where he sends to the
one? A lot of guys just get bewildered and they get beat mentally before they get beat physically. Doesn't seem to be the case with Comey right now, but Andre Rozier gave him the right instructions. Back him up, keep digging to the bottom because
my! Just sensational from Loma. Tagged him with the left, and now he's pointing to his corner. He's pointing to Comey's corner and saying, you want me to give him more, or do you want to stop this?
Very cheeky. Very
mad.
cheeky.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone's saying, do you lot agree? They say Comey's hairstyle, makes the punches look more intense. You know, because of the way it, like...
Do you know what that reminds you of? That reminds me of when I was younger, I used to think having dreadlocks made you better at headering the ball. Just for how dramatic it was.
Bro, you must have loved Limboy Primus, fam.
Rude Hullet and them, man, fam.
But quickly, I just want to say, the BBC annoyed me today, fam. They thought, FIA did it on Sunday. UEFA did it today. They thought, hold my beer. We're going to do exactly the same thing. That was just, I don't know how you can say, we've watched it, reviewed that, and we still agree with do you know what I mean? It does not make no sense to me. Like, the credibility goes.
I don't, you have to question the credibility because, and it's true, there's been some weird decisions after everyone's like, you think we done corruption? I know you see one thing. Watch this. But boxing, obviously, always, when it comes to corruption, boxing are number one.
World leaders.
World leaders of corruption. Nah.
It's honestly mad. But another thing as well, I'm very happy for Dillian Whyte, man. I'm like, this guy deserves it. Do you know what I mean? And to me, I like Tyson. Do you know what I mean? But I think, Dillian Whyte's my boy, fam. I think he's going to win that fight. And it might be a crazy call. But I'm also looking forward to John Fury against Dean Whyte because that's going to be jokes as well.
John Fury, Dean. Nah, I don't think Dean White's going to talk to John Fury, you know.
I don't think so.
It's not going to happen.
John Fury needs his own podcast immediately. John Fury doesn't give a heck. So the most interesting thing that I think you should look forward to is there's going to be a moment between Dillian and John Fury, 100%. That moment will take place. I think.
But you know what? You say that though. John Fury is one of those people that's like weirdly respectful at times.
Yeah, he is actually.
I don't think he's just gonna be wild just because. If something gets said about the Furies, which is crazy, then he's gonna come there. But I reckon for the most part, I don't think he's gonna talk crazy about Dillian Whyte.
Travis, you don't think Dillian ain't gonna say something crazy about Fury?
Listen. Trust me, I don't think John Fury is going to be on it. I don't think he's going to be on it like that.
Did you see what the kind of things that Whyte was saying to Parker about his whole lineage? He said, "Look at you, the script." He cast them all. He's that guy. That Whyte is very disrespectful when it comes to like a press conference. Like, oh my goodness.
We'll see.
Did he start donkey? Was he one at donkey?
No, that was Chisora. Chisora called him a donkey, innit?
I don't know if.
I swear it was Chisora who called Whyte a donkey, innit? Because he still says it now, doesn't he?
I don't know. I think it's the other way around, you know? I can't remember. It's mad, but I know when Whyte's in it, when
he's gonna go off.
He said to AJ, I borrowed you your trousers.
Oh, that was crazy, bro.
I borrowed you the trousers, bro.
AJ's face.
Anytime
The disbelief in AJ's face was hilarious in that way. That was like, wow. On TV,
you know, like,
he said
at
that.
them times as well, AJ was like the biggest
man. And I was thinking, color with the trousers. That's all I was thinking. Raw.
Man said, you wore my jeans to the rave. I lent you jeans to wear to the rave.
Oh my god! But then the same thing, because Whyte's got some things on Tyson because they've known each other from day, innit? So he could say anything.
It was Whyte that said donkey. It was Whyte that called him a donkey. It's true. It was Whyte. He's calling Thingy a donkey. Called Chisora a donkey, and then Chisora didn't know what to do with it, and then he just got mad.
Through a table.
Didn't they fight they fought there inside the gloves are off, I swear. Them lot got busy.
Oh yeah, they did, yeah. They had to be separated. It got cut off. Yeah,
I'm telling you, we still ain't really seen that footage properly. Yeah. This guy is this
It was
guy,
the one with the weird analogy as well. When he's
That's
like,
right.
I'm gonna run through you like
like a laxative. And Dillian's face was like, I don't even know if that's an insult. That's very weird.
Oh, that was mad. But yeah, man. It was a great weekend of boxing, man. And like this whole schedule recently has been, bruv, it's been class. And then this weekend we've got Berbatov against what's his name now? He's fighting someone, isn't he, this weekend, Berbatov? That should be a good fight. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name.
I don't even know he's fighting. I didn't.
Yeah, he's fighting what's his name?
You lot help us out in the free seats. I didn't even know Batavia was
Johnny
fighting.
Nelson was shook, you know, that's hilarious.
Is he fighting? 1 second.
Johnny Nelson's got a serious job in them gloves are off, you know. If that beef gets going, he's fully got to be in the mix.
It's not Johnny Nelson one though. Who's this fight? Oh no, he's going to Perspid, so we don't know who's going to get it. We don't know who's going to get it. I hope I want it to be a DAZN fight because we get to go in it.
Marcus Brown.
Yeah, Marcus Brown is fighting Marcus Brown. He's dangerous, isn't he, Marcus?
It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
No,
Triller.
Did man see?
Man said Berbatov, you know. That's hilarious.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
This is hilarious. Man said Johnny Nelson had a hip operation at the time as well. Donnie was on crutches, bro. Had to separate Chisora and Dillian Whyte.
Yo, Triller might come through with the mad bid for that.
They need to chill. I don't need that.
I hope that doesn't happen still, because them man can move mad sometimes, bro.
You know, listen, let's get out of here. Osborne, thank you so much, man. Stay blessed, man.
Right, take care.
To the family as well. Man said Dimitar Berbatov versus me, though, you know. Now, you know I'm thinking. All right, cool. As a day of, we're not going to say call of the day because we just had amazing calls. Everyone was sick. Everyone was incredible.
A lot of new callers, man. It's nice to hear from people we haven't spoken to as well. It's very dope.
You have to rate. Hold on. Who was our first one? There was someone. I need to. Was it Chili? Someone was up. The guy. He was nervous. It's like I'm nervous.
Eight Zaz.
Eight. That's it.
Yeah.
He set pace because I saw a lot of people say, "Yeah, I listened to the show as well," and like that feeling to call in, and he called in, and it was an amazing show. So Azaz, big up yourself because you literally birthed a new era, fam, with all these new callers, bruv. So yeah, well done to you, man. You gave the there he is. Yeah, big up, man. That was amazing.
Man.
Still, and do you want to do a super chat?
All right, cool. LB, super chat. The same thing I keep saying when people question AJ. Name me Fury's 3 best opponents. I'm literally undefeated when I drop it. He's a long way from the best generation for me. You know, no, I agree. I'm just saying, if he beats Dillian Whyte now, then he beats Usyk. Should Usyk beat AJ, then fight AJ and beat him, no one can chat to Tyson Fury again.
No one.
No one can chat to Fury again.
No one.
But hey, right now on the record, it's a little thin. It's a little thin for those claims.
All right. Listen,
yeah, man, guys, pick up yourselves, man. Thanks
I'm
to
gonna ring
everybody
this
that
bell,
called in,
man.
man.
I love today's show, man.
Yeah,
And
today was a
again,
really nice show. I
more
enjoyed it.
people find the confidence and call in. We love to hear from everyone that listens. All right,
For real,
peace.
for real. Take care, guys. See you next week.
Let me pull up that thing there. Wow. Let's do another.